I'm glad you're here. Welcome to week 4, 4 out of 14, as I'm describing my training journey to the Berlin Marathon, which will be in September, on September 24th. So this is week 4. Today is Monday. It's actually my recovery day. I just docked the bike, the city bike that I commute to go to work, and I'm walking a little bit. I'm in Central Park, so it will be about 10-minute walk. So that's what I like to do. A lot of times I bike something and then I walk, and today, especially today because it's my recovery, so there is no running, no strength exercise, so I like to put a little bit walk into it. And the only thing I would do later on is my yoga. I have been doing yoga every day, every evening for at least 20 minutes, so that I would not skip. It actually makes me feel good, so I will do that. So this week 4, we're gonna have 2 workouts, Tuesdays and Thursday. There'll be something different on Thursday. I'm gonna do my own workout in the morning, and then in the evening I will coach. I'm a running coach as well, so I will start my session. It's gonna be an 8-week session. Will be Thursday evening. So let's see how that will go. So I will do a double every week on Thursdays. The good thing is I don't work on my regular job on Thursday, so I can squeeze in a nap, do more recovery during the day, make sure I'm eating well, hydrating, all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. And we have a race on Saturday here in Central Park. It's a 4-mile race, retro. It's a very cool actually race. They go back. We talk more about that on Saturday, but the design of the shirts go back to the 80s. So it's kind of fun. And then Sunday long run I will probably do with the own group. And for this week, I think I'm doing 13. I have to look at my plan. I don't know off the top of my head. It's not that big jump. I think it's just 13. I did 12 this past weekend. So welcome to week 4. All right, Tuesday morning, workout day with great hill over there. Beautiful day here today, Central Park. It's actually a cool morning. We have a surprise workout, some speed sessions, so we will see what it is. The coach is teasing us. Let's see.
Where'd you go, son? Woo!
Here's come my partner for second on 5 times 800 relay. Come on, Gaston! Woohoo! Yeah! Second, we take second, right?
I think so.
We take second. Hello. Tuesday here after my speed workout, which was 5 times 800 relay. I did with Guasan, my friend. You probably saw him on the video just before this one. We actually got second place. Yeah, he was even faster than, he was definitely faster than I was. But my splits were for the 800s. It was a little bit shy for 800, but let's call 800. I started at 2:59 was my best in minutes, right? 2:59, 2 minutes and 59 cents. 59 seconds. And then I went, I think, and then 309, 311, I think was my slowest. So on that range from 259, 258 to 311 5 times. So that was good. Yeah, it was a lot. First time that I actually did a relay. It was a lot of fun. And right now, I am starving, and I made it smoothie bowl right here. Yeah, blueberry, frozen bananas, strawberries, protein powder, what else is there? Date, turmeric, and black pepper, as I love it for recovery. And I put a little bit of celery, cucumber, and that's it. And a few nuts on the top. So I'm gonna enjoy that very much so. So good workout, actually, excellent workout. Strength exercise, focus on hamstrings. Exercise 1, it's bridges with walking on the hills. And number 2, you are bringing your hamstrings up. Make sure your legs all the way back. Hello, Wednesday morning here. I'm running to my November project class. That's the strength exercise class. I'm a little late, so I'm just running a little bit. And today we have a special class. It's a show and tell. You're supposed to bring something you're proud of in the last year, and we're gonna take photos. I have something right here behind. I think you can see it. That's actually very cool. I will show more later, but that's like a stick. Looks almost like a baseball bat. It's not, but it's from November Project. It's a symbol of positivity and togetherness. So they gave it to me just about a few weeks ago, and I'm very proud to hold it. I think I will hold it for a certain time, then I will give it to someone else. So definitely it's one of my proud objects for the last year. But I do have something else. It is in my pack as I'm running. I will show later. So let's go, November Project. All right, November Project here. The show and tell was really a lot of fun. The workout actually was great. But my show and tell is right here. Sorry. So this is the PA stick from November Project that was mentioned before. So the positive achievement. And these are my PRs for this year. So I PR on the Newport 5K, that was in May. I PR on Brooklyn half, that was late May. And then I jumped to Coral Sea over here in Queens. I also PR'd this race. And my latest PR is a 4-miler over here. So it's been an awesome year. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to create these videos and show what I have been doing towards Berlin Marathon. So awesome things on the way. Hello. I just want to share my routine with the foam roller. I mentioned a little bit on week 1. But I want to show you guys what I like to do, if my dog allows me. Bella, go over there. So, of course, you do whatever, whatever feels tight. That's where you spend the most time. I actually just did my calves before I start filming this. So definitely I start one leg at a time. I do my calves. And I'm usually watching, you can see I'm watching a movie, a very silly Hallmark movie to relax, or a video, but I felt I was just watching a little movie. So you do the calves, you can do that, which you probably have seen it. Definitely don't forget your hamstrings here, so you do that too. I find that the edge of the foam roller, it's sometimes very good to get in a very tight spot, so you use the edge to get into certain spots, especially on your gluteus. And one thing that I have been doing a lot, and I feel a lot of relief, is to foam roll the IT band here. So sideways, and then really foam roller all the way close to the knee and come up. I think there's a lot of relief on that. So you do that until you feel it feels good, until you feel you release the IT band here. One that I like to do too, that not everybody does, is actually to foam roll your shins. So I do like to do that. So just one leg at a time. You foam roll your shins. Sometimes I like to get a little bit on the outside of my shin. So I do that too. And one more that I like to do, I'm going a little fast because I'm showing you guys, but you spend as much time as you want. One more that I like to do is to put the foam roller here on top of your calves, and you sit down, and then you feel a lot of relief. Sometimes very close to the ankles, where we have our Achilles. So that's a lot of holds a lot of tension. Sometimes if it's very tight, you cannot even put a lot of pressure. Right now I'm totally sitting down, but if you are tight, you probably have to put less pressure. And also very close to the knee too. So you get the hamstrings like more closer to the knee. So I like to do that. Those are the different ones that I like to do. This one, the one on the side for the IT band, and definitely for my shins. So that's a little bit on my foam rolling routine, and it helps a lot to relieve. And I like to do it before bed. So now it's pretty much like half an hour to 40 minutes before I go to bed. So I'm doing that as to promote blood flow and circulation. Tempo session here is Thursday with Great Hill Track Club. It was 36-minute tempo, 18 out and back here by the promenade, by the west side river. Stats are 4 miles and 40 yards, and average of this is 8:00. So beautiful. Yeah, it's okay. I think my average is gonna be around 8. 8 to 8. I thought I would be doing 8:15. I start off the first 2 miles at 8:15, but then I pick it up the last 2. So I think that's kind of normal. You know, I'm getting faster, so my tempo also getting faster. But that's awesome. Tempo day done here with Great Hill. They're behind all my heroes. Everybody worked hard. Hello, Thursday here after my tempo workout with the Great Hill Track Club. Time for a delicious breakfast. That's definitely one of my favorite. Spinach, pancake. I have a lot of blueberries here. Actually, it was fancy. I put a little bit of blueberries on the pancake themselves. Banana, peanut butter, and a little drizzle of maple syrup. What a delicious breakfast. It's so worth it. So session was wonderful. I was just looking at my splits. It was 4 miles, just a little bit over 4 miles, 4.25. 8 flat was the average of the 4 miles. I start off at it was 8:02, 8:07, then it was 8:01, and then 7:49. So that's great. You know, that is great. It is what it is. I'm just surprising that I'm getting faster and in a good way, actually, in a good way. Again, tempo sessions for myself. It's been a long time that I have not done, because usually I coach tempo, right? I have been coach tempo sessions for over a year now. And when you coach, you never do it at your level. You do it, you do it easier, right? Because you have to talk, you are guiding other people. You're not doing a workout for yourself. So last week I started doing for myself in the morning, right? That's with Great Hill. So it's different for me, to see what's going on. But that's great. I was really going by effort. The first 18 minutes, I was like a 6.5. And on the way back, I tried to push to like 7 out of 10 on an effort level scale. So it's fine, Yeah, we take the day, we enjoy, but certainly time to fuel and eat well. And later on, actually, I will coach a session this evening, so I will have a double today. It is a tempo session that I will double this evening. So we'll talk a little bit later about, like to see how it went. All right, let me enjoy my delicious breakfast. There is a strength exercise session that I did on Thursday as well. I followed Vlad Excel's video, and I'm putting on the description below the sequence that I have done this week. Hello. Thursday evening here, going for my coaching session, which will be a tempo. So tempo in the morning, but that was my workout. Now it is a coaching session. So it should be 30 minutes, the first session of this training block. So 30 minutes, 15 minutes out and back. Let's see how it goes. Central Park looks beautiful in the afternoon. Yeah, a little warm, but that's summer. We'll see. Group training session done. The head coach actually modified the workout because of the humidity and how hot it was. So we did still 30 minutes. 15 minutes out, 15 minutes back, but we did an RP5, so really very conversational pace. We are all chatting, but that's good. It's the first session of an 8-week training block, so it's fine. You have to go according to what the day is giving you, right? The weather was tough, but we did, and I think the runners also appreciate that. Anyway, first double, and I feel okay actually. First double, my session was this morning, and I coached this afternoon. Yeah! Hello, Friday morning here. I decided to do a few miles on a treadmill. I'm a little bit low in mileage on a mile. I've done 18 miles so far, so I would like to have 20 going into the weekend. So I will do 2 miles on a treadmill and then work on my upper body. Nice and easy, no problem. I like incline 1 just to give it a little bit of something, and then very easy. Let's get the miles done before the weekend. All right, so gym work. I'm working on my arms, so I use the machines for my arms. I do my set, usually 8 or 10 reps, and then when I stop, I do something else with the weight. So in this case, I'm doing some lunges with 15-pound weight. So I maximize my time, and then I go back and I do my second set for the arm with the machine. So always trying to maximize time. And the gym work continues. So I'm doing the arms, and then I think actually 8 of them. That for me is very hard. And then I did some sumo squats with the 15-pound weight. I actually love doing squats, so that's actually a very good variation of squats. And then I go back and I did my second set on the arm machine. Saturday morning here, ready to start my 4-miler race, the retro. I just ran 3 miles here, very nice and easy. And my plan for today is actually try my Go marathon pace for the 4-miler, which is, in order to break 4, it's like 9:09 per mile. But I'm always like thinking about 9. If I can be just at 9, I'm 9:01. Like a little bit at 9. For me, it's easier to do the math and also to just target that. So that's the goal for the race today. Marathon Go pace for 4 mile. Let's see how it goes. This is Central Park. It's rolling hills, so I want to see how easy or not so easy it is to maintain this pace, right? So I want to see how my effort will fluctuate between the hills and how I can maintain the pace. So we'll give a report afterwards. Let's get this done. All right, retro 4-miler done. So I did as Marathon Go pace, but I was a little bit fast. My average was 8:31 a mile, 4 miles. I was shooting for around 9 minutes a mile because that it gives me sub 4 marathon, right? But that's okay. It's hills. It's a little bit hard to find your pace and to keep the same pace. So mile 1 I was fast. Mile 2 and 3 I really kept the marathon effort, and that was like between 8:30 and 8:45, like 8:35 to 8:45. And then the last mile, it's a little bit of a downhill, and then you have the finish line. So I was a bit fast on the last mile as well. But I think I got what the effort is. So more importantly was to find the effort, which I think the miles 2 and miles 3 I did. I will put the splits on the screen for you guys to see. So that was a successful day. It's warm, it's summertime here in New York. It's a retro day. They have a retro car over here, which is kind of fun. Right here, yeah. And then this is the finish area. All right, done. All right, so Saturday here, this will be my lunch after the 7-mile day. So I had a 3-mile to get to the race, which was the retro 4-miler, which I did as a Marathon Go pace that I talked about it before. So this is my lunch, some kind of wrap, I don't know what to call, but this is the filling here. We have celery, we have carrots, we have cucumbers, we have corn, and we have a little black beans. And besides of the corn and the black bean, I use this little portable food processor to actually, cut everything very small. I love this little thing. It's cordless. and it's very easy and it does the job. The celery and the carrots are very, very tiny, so is the cucumber, and then you just add whatever you want. I put some spices, and I also added some avocado and tofu. Those are inside my little wraps. So that will be lunch for today. Yes, recovery time. It is Sunday here, Sunday morning before my 12-mile long run. I just want to share my breakfast. So I start off with water and noon. This is close to half a liter of water, 16 ounces of water here. And then I'm about to eat some toast with banana and a half of this bar. That's the bar. I ate it yesterday when I did my 7 miles. So today I'm gonna eat the other half, and I have the bread with a little bit of peanut butter and banana. I'm feeling adventurous this morning. I'm taking the other half of the banana to eat like a few minutes before, like half an hour before we start, and some coffee. And this is about an hour and 45 minutes before I will start my 12 miles that I will do with the own group running. We'll see that in a little bit. All right, long run about to start. So 12 miles. I'm gonna be part of a pace group. I'm gonna be pacing a group. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be pacing at 10:30 or the 9:30 to 10. I think it's the 10 to 10:30 average. I just want to show you the vest that I'm wearing. So I carry electrolytes in one side. I always put on my right side, and I do water on my left side. I have a honey stinger gel. I'm just carrying one gel. I actually just gave one gel to someone that had no gel. So I had a honey stinger gel, and I'm gonna have this seize myself later on. I just had a half banana just before we start, and this is a very comfortable vest. You know, for 12 miles in the summer, I feel like you need a little bit more hydration on you, besides of like scouting for water fountains and all that. So 12 mile about to start. All right, so 12 miles done. Actually, I just put a dry shirt. We had a rain pretty much the entire time, so you know, runners really tested their toughness today, their mental strength, because the weather was not favorable for the run. It made it cooler because it was raining, but certainly it was pouring at times, and it was a little bit over 2 hours. We did 12 miles. Last 10 miles of the New York City Marathon route, which is not very easy actually, and we averaged 10:02, so just a little bit over 10 miles per hour, which was pretty good. We were more conservative in the beginning, and then we picked it up a little bit at the end. So it was a very, very good group, and runners did amazingly. 12 miles done, and for me too, for my training block, it was perfect. 12 miles done this week.